quiet village of Maple Hollow, there was one rule all kids knew: never go near Misty Cave. It sat high on Dragon Hill, wrapped in fog. The villagers said a fire-breathing dragon lived there, and at night it roared so loud the trees shook. But little Sammy wasn't afraid. He was curious. What if the dragon isn't mean, he often asked. What if it's just lonely? No one ever answered. They just told him to stay away. One sunny morning, Sammy packed a peanut butter sandwich, a notebook, and his lucky red scarf. He waved goodbye to his cat Pickles and set off toward Dragon Hill. The forest was quiet. Birds chirped and the trees whispered above him. When he reached the cave, his heart pounded like a drum. "Hello?" he called. No answer. Sammy took a deep breath, held up his lantern and stepped into the dark cave. It was chilly and damp. Something dripped in the distance. Then, out of nowhere, "Achoo! Ooh!" A giant sneeze shook the whole cave. Rocks tumbled, bats flew out, and Sammy fell right on his bottom. From the shadows, a huge green dragon slumped forward, sniffling and rubbing his eyes. But he didn't roar. He didn't breathe fire. He just looked miserable. "Are you okay?" Sammy asked, wide-eyed. The dragon blinked. "You're not running away." "Should I?" Sammy asked, brushing off his pants. The dragon sighed. "Everyone else does." He sniffled and blew his nose into a leaf the size of a blanket. "It's the flowers," he moaned. "Every spring they bloom outside the cave. They make my nose itch and my eyes water. I just can't stop sneezing." Sammy peeked outside and saw the hills covered in bright yellow dandelions. "You're allergic," he gasped. "I guess," the dragon mumbled. "But if I hide here, people just think I'm scary. I even tried putting socks on my nose once," the dragon added. Sammy laughed. "That's not how socks work." The dragon smiled a little. Sammy sat cross-legged beside him. "What if I help you find somewhere flower-free?" The dragon tilted his big, scaly head. "You'd do that for me?" "Of course," Sammy said. "No one should have to sneeze forever." So off they went, past the dandelion meadow, over Pebble Bridge, and up to Whispering Ridge. It was quiet up there, cool and breezy, with nothing but smooth stones and soft moss. The dragon took a deep breath. No sneeze, no sniffle, just peace. "This is perfect," he beamed. Back in Maple Hollow, Sammy told everyone what he'd discovered. The villagers were shocked. "He's not dangerous." "Nope," said Sammy proudly, "just allergic." The next day, they baked the dragon a giant "sorry we were scared" pie and invited him for tea. The dragon visited every week after that. He read stories to the kids, played hide-and-seek in the woods, and never sneezed once at Whispering Ridge. Sammy became the official dragon friend of Maple Hollow. Sometimes, on quiet nights, a tiny achoo echoed in the hills. But now, it made everyone smile. The dragon was no longer a mystery. He was their friend. And it all started with one brave kid who believed being curious was better than being afraid.